hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
Just a great job so far applying pressure defensively. The opposition is on their heels with the ball in their hand. Nightmares clamps thus far.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Quickly with a wide open look. The three-pointer is right on target. Quickly's got 14 points.
Listen, if you give Emmanuel Quickly a look from three, there's never hesitation.
And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Atlanta making some changes. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu. And it's Reza Shea in for DeAndre Hunter. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. Out to Nance. Hawks passing it around. Here's Reza Shea. Barrett covering. Just 3 to shoot. Nance dishes to Capella. It's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Shams, I am so sorry our time has run out. It has been great having you here with us. We appreciate your time so much, and I hope we do it again soon.
Thanks, Kevin. Anytime. You know, when I'm not on my phone, I'm here to talk to you and talk hoops with you anytime of the day.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much again. Hey, DB, wasn't that terrific talking to Shams? He is as plugged into everything around the NBA as anyone you could hope to meet.
A guy who's really in the know, and as somebody who prides themselves on doing research, boy, you have got to respect the legwork and the dedication he brings to the table.
Barnes is so physical inside. He can beat you down there as well.
Right side, Bogdanovich. And Nance kicks to Bogdanovich. Nance sets a screen for Bogdanovich. Off target from outside.
No idea why he's attempted so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Atlanta leading by 7. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Capella against Pirtle. Back to Bogdanovich. That's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Barrett wide open. He fires. And the Raptors miss again. Young looking it over. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. The teams are going to have to.
The previous play is under review.
And see if he got that shot off in time.
And even though, you know, you're thinking maybe we don't need the replay in a situation like this, still plenty of time left in this game, and really it's about getting the call right.
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
We're going to switch the call. There is no doubt, and looking at the replay, that he got it off in time.
Well,
okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And that game against the Nuggets. This looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games off.
All right, let's get to our featured game where Trae Young has been having himself one heck of a night so far. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
Barnes and Pirtle make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Dick, and it's Barrett at the small forward. That's the group starting the second half for Darko Rajakovic. 6 on the shot clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you look at the great coaches. What are one or two of the most important qualities for success that you see?
Well, for me, Kevin, I think you got to be able to adapt tactically. I mean, that's huge, and especially in the playoffs. But most important, can you motivate and unify a locker room? That leadership quality is what really puts a coach over the top.
Well, being aggressive and assertive, the big man snatching the rebound.
Pass to Dick. And it's Daniels with the rebound.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Young against Quickly. Young inside. Here is Daniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist here tonight.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Here's Barrett. He's got 11. Hits it from three-point range. Barrett's got 14 points.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, the Raptors are rebuilding with purpose. Coach Darko Rajakovic said, we're doing a good job at the start of this process, selecting the right people that care and are very committed to each other. That's a good baseline to build on. Kevin, slowly, the pieces are falling into place.
David, you're so right. He is great at developing those young players. Young for 3. That one finds the mark. It's the 10th time he's done that tonight on 14 shots.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front here.
And the defense of this Raptors team, Greg, they are built to switch.
And it's no accident with their roster construction. They like having wings that can guard all 5 positions. Makes defending a much easier prospect.
Capella finds Johnson. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Raptors trail by 12. Barnes outside. Back to Quickly. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Solid IQ play right there from Emmanuel Quickly.
Pass to Young. Capella with a screen on Quickly. Young outside. Clock at 6. There's the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
There at the pass to Pirtle. Count the basket. Pirtle's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Quickly against Young. And good that time. Young's got 32 points in the game.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. A 3 from Quickly. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Capella with a screen on Quickly. Here's Young. Sweet little floater. And now it's a 12-point Atlanta lead.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
to Quickly. And it's Riziche with the rebound.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Johnson sets the screen for Young. And Barnes sends it back.
Get those long arms to work, Scotty Barnes. Send it back, young sir.
Barrett, no good. The Hawks leading by 12. Young outside. Pass to Capella. Here's Riziche. Barrett covering. Just 5 to shoot. Fires top of the key. Here's Capella. No good that time. Some solid defense from Pirtle. It's Barrett on the wing. And here is Barnes. And he gets it back. Johnson with the block.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Young against Quickly. Jacks up a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Young against Barrett. The 3 from Barnes, and he's good on the 3 ball. Barnes has got it back down to single digits for the Raptors.
This is a huge part of Scotty Barnes' development. Can he knock down the long ball?
Doris, something R.J. Barrett can do well is put stress on that defense with his three-point shooting.
Well, he's a little bit of a streaky shooter, Kevin, but it never affects his confidence. This guy just keeps coming at you and keeps believing in himself. Historically, his shooting gets better over the course of a season.
Now, I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Pirtle. Plays it up and banks it in. Pirtle's got 12.
Well, with big hands and nice touch, Pirtle knows how to finish in the post. This guy has a lot in his arsenal.
Capella with a screen on Quickly. Young passes to Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Barrett for 3. Rebound, Atlanta. Johnson's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Young. Johnson in the corner. Back to Young. The tray. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. 11-point game.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Young dishes to Capella and out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. And Toronto will go for a different look here. Kelly Olynyk checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Chris Boucher comes in for Barnes. Brownie's checked in for Grady Dick. And it's Mitchell in for Quickly. Mitchell passes to Olynyk. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game. There's a screen. We've got 1:28 left to play in the third. Pass to Gay. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Hawks lead by 10.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Here's Mitchell. Rebound by the Hawks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Bogdanovich. Boucher with the rebound.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
And there's Bogdanovich. That's good on the assist by Okongwu. Bogdanovich has got 12 points in the game. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Atlanta.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. That aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
Here's Bogdanovich, and he gets that one to go off the front iron. He's got 14.
and that's cash. Bogdanovich is a legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range.
Pass to Olynyk. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Onside, Barrett. Over Hunter. Okongwu grabs the board. Here's Hunter. Okongwu with a screen on Olynyk. Bogdanovich wide open. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks lead by 11. And we've got more action coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Raptors trail by 11. So with Johnson on the bench, here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder right now. Outside, the wings are Bogdanovich and Hunter. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Puffkin in at the 1 spot.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And he ends up missing both free throws. Olynyk with it. Okongwu covering. Brown wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Brown's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Raptors. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Buffkin. Back to Hunter from deep. Offensive rebound. Now Okongwu. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
His 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Second chance shot. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 10.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Mitchell looking it over. And stolen by Okongwu. To the inside. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Here's Bogdanovich, and the turnover again by Atlanta. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Brown against Bogdanovich. Brown inside. And stolen by Bogdanovich. Pass to Gay. Okongwu with it. Tries again. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Young's checked in for the Hawks, and that one misses. Raptors trail by 9. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Young drives in. A wide open look here for Okongwu. The second effort. Gay. Toronto grabs the miss.
Well, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Garrett Temple has checked in for Toronto. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, able to listen in on what Darko Rajakovic was going over with his team. He was not pleased. He said, you guys look dead out there. Told him they've got to play with more activity. And then he said, this is not going to cut it. I have to see who's going to step it up. Guys?
Thank you, David.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Boucher with the steal. Takes the three. And that one's good, Agbaji.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes is checked in for Garrett Temple. And Davion Mitchell gets the whistle that time. And that'll be his third foul so far.
T.O. number 5 for him in the game, and that's way too high of a number for any one player.
Pass to Gay. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
You always see teams try to test Chris Boucher's physicality, but this guy's gotten stronger and stronger over the years.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Hunter. Pass to Young. Over quickly. A nice shot by Young. Young's got 36.
He's smart at using the screen there to just create space. Young, very reliable in that pick and roll.
Shot from free throw range. And the shot is good. Dropping in off the front of the rim.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Fast break. Here come the Raptors. And another basket for Toronto.
Yeah, again, just lackluster transition defense.
The Hawks leading by 3. And we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away. With his team. The Raptors making a switch here. Dick's checked in, and we'll have a timeout called by Quinn Snyder. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear, and immediately.
Make some noise, everyone.
And the Hawks are a completely new group on the floor. Here's Rieseshay. Out left to the wing. Kept alive. Pass to Krejci. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Daniels. Lays it up off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 5.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
Barnes can't get it to go. Atlanta's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Okongwu. And a miss there on the triple. And Barnes has got the ball here for Toronto. Dick wide open. Basket is good. The assist from Barnes.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Johnson with a screen on Barrett. Here's Krejci. Now, here's Okongwu. 6 to shoot. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The 3 from Johnson. It's rebounded by Dick.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. The 2022 Rookie of the Year, Scotty Barnes, GA, had a terrific rookie year, as we know. His second year may have fallen off a little bit.
Yeah, it was a bit stagnant for Scotty, but man, he had a monster third year, making his first All-Star game. The playmaking of Barnes especially took a lead.
Young's checked in for Atlanta.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
For three, Barrett. And it's Daniels with the rebound. Atlanta's shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Quickly against Young. Okongwu with a screen on Quickly.
Tight little up fake there. Young using it to create contact, and you know he's a terrific free throw shooter.
He's off on the first.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And he's good on the second.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Here's Barnes. Pass to Barrett. Here's Dick. He's covered by Daniels. And contact down the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you never want to foul a jump shooter. Dick certainly qualifies.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough.
We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Clint Capella comes in for Okongwu, and it's Bogdanovich in for Dyson Daniels.
This is why people are just so high on Young, because he comes through with big shots in the game.
Quickly, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Pass to Johnson. Screen by Capella. Here's Young from the arc. And the dunk by Capella. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Here's Barnes. And no good. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Young. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Just exceptional focus on these hard finishes. Young welcomes getting physical on the way up.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. .139 left in the fourth. Faster quickly. They need this. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, this is Quickly's game in a nutshell. This guy's thinking score as soon as he touches it.
Quickly against Young. Going inside, and the layup is good. Young's got 10 points in the quarter.
A bad man on the offensive end. Young can really be a menace with his shooting.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Capella with a screen on Quickly. And a deep three from Young. Rebound by the Raptors.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way, because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And the dunk by Dick.
What a snappy pass from Quickly, straight to the open teammate.
Hawks shooting about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Here's Young driving to the basket. Good. Young's got 46 points.
late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way. After the strong first half, this guy has not been the same, and largely a no-show right here.
Pass to Bogdanovich, and Bogdanovich throws it down.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
That's good.
That's a nice read from Scotty Barnes. This guy understands how and when to deliver the basketball.
The clock now can just run out for the Hawks. Young, no good. Dick passes to Barnes. Drills it from outside.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Shooting for Atlanta.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Toronto calls timeout. They're down by 6. What's your take, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
6 seconds left in the game. And again, no good by Toronto. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're ahead by 6.
Coming on the floor for the Hawks.
Atlanta calls timeout. They're in front by 6. Young from deep three-point range. And so the Hawks take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview. Thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks.